middle term factorization and whole square sums. So here, how to identify that whether it is whole square identity, that is a plus b or a minus b whole square identity, or whether it is middle term factorization. The first, all factorization sums, mostly this middle term and whole square, they starts with square form. When we compare this last term, for the middle term factorization, it will not be a square number. Whereas in whole square sums, it will be a square number. You can see here, 16 is the square of 4. 4 square is 16. Whereas here, 8, it is not the square form. Now how to solve the whole square sums? Here the identity is there. We'll make the square of first term and last term. Write down the middle term if there is plus sign with plus 2. This we consider A and this we consider B. So with 2, A, B. Thus it is A square plus 2AB plus B square, which is A plus B whole square. One more example. P square minus 10P plus 25. Again check out whether the first term and the last term are in square form or not. So here this is square of P and this one is square of 5. Now we'll make the square P square and 5 square. As here minus sign is there before middle term, so we'll put minus 2AB. Here whatever sign is there, that to be repeated. Depending on the sign before 2AB, we need to give the final sign to the answer. So it is A minus B whole square identity. So it's P minus 5 square. Let's start with one more example. Here 49y square plus 84yz plus 36z square. Again we will check out whether the first number and last number are in square form or not. So here it is 49, which is square of 7y square, and 36 is square of 6z. So it's 6z square. Now again we write out them with 2a, this we consider A and the second number as B. 2ab. Thus the final answer is A plus B whole square. One more question. 4x square minus 8x plus 4. See, prior to this exercise, already all of you know that you earlier learned how to take common. See here, all the 4 terms are having common 4. So before solving the solution, we will take 4 as common. Thus it is x square minus 4 2s are 8 plus 4 1s are 4. So we got the solution as x square minus 2x plus 1. So here again the first term is in square form, last term is also in square form. Write down both the numbers with 2a, b. Thus the final answer is a minus, that is x minus 1 whole square. Now let's start with one more question. So here it is 121 x square minus 88 xy plus 16y square. So again we'll check out whether the first term and last term are in square form or not. Here this is square of 11, 16 is square of 4. Now with 2ab we are going to use them. 2, the first term is a and the second term is b. So the final answer is a minus b whole square. Now let's start out with the middle term factorization. So how the middle term factorization are different. So in my previous video I explained how to get the middle term factors. Here the simple trick is there which you can learn to understand middle term factorization clearly. So here the last term we need to find factors. So this is the first step. We are finding the factors. 4 2s are 8 or 8 1s are 8. We need to choose such a pair by adding or subtracting. We will be getting middle number. So that is we should choose such a factor by adding or by subtracting. We will be getting middle number. So here by adding 6 and 2 we are getting 6. If by addition we are getting, then we need to give sign of question to both the numbers. So as for this case we are getting by adding. So both the numbers we will give sign of question. Here in the question plus sign is there. So we will replace both the numbers. 4p plus 2p. We will replace 6 with 4 and 2 as 4 plus 2 is 6 and 4 2s are 8. Write down 8 as it is. Among first two terms, p is common, so we'll take p. We left out with p plus 4. Among these two terms, 2 is common. If we are getting perfect factors, then the same bracket will be repeated. So we'll repeat this p plus 4 again. Thus p plus 4 and p plus 2. These are the final answer. The brackets which are common is the first bracket and the numbers which we took common is second bracket. So this is our final answer. Now let's start with one more example. Q square minus 10q plus 21. Now again you can see that here the last term is not in the square form. So soon it should come to your mind that it is middle term factorization. Now we are going to find factors 21, 7 3s are 21. By adding 7 and 3 we are getting 10. So when by addition we are getting middle number, whatever sign is there in the question, that to be given to both the numbers. So here it is q square minus 7q minus 3q plus 21. Now q is common there, so take q common. Q minus 7 is one of the factor. Minus 3 taking again common. So whatever the number you are seeing, write on the complete number and repeat bracket q minus 7. So q minus 7 is one of the bracket and q minus 3. So we'll be making one bracket here and whatever numbers we took common, that will make another bracket. So this is the final answer. Let's start with one more example. P square plus 6p minus 16. See here, in this question, 16 is square form, p is also square form. 16 is square of 4. If we multiply 2 with 4 as the 2ab, we get 2, then a and b. Here after multiplying 2, p and 4, we are not getting 6, we are getting 8. So it is not also middle term factorization. For whole square, this is a middle term factorization. For whole square, we need to check whether both the terms are in square form and whether they are satisfying the middle term, that is 2ab form. So here the 2ab form is not satisfied. So we'll again go for middle term. Now 16, find the factors of 16. 4 4s are 16 or it can be 8 2s are 16. Now if we add 4 and 4, we are getting 8, which is not 6. If we add 8 and 2, it's 10. Again it's not 6. Now we'll check it by subtraction. 4 minus 4 is 0. 8 minus 2 is 6. We are getting our answer by subtraction. When we get our answer by subtraction, we should give bigger number sign of question. So this is the main logic you need to remember. For subtraction, bigger number sign of question, smaller number opposite sign. So here p square plus 8p minus 2p minus 16. Again p is common, so taking p common, p plus 8 minus 2. Whatever the number is there, write down, repeat the same bracket. So p plus 8 is one of the bracket and p minus 2 is other bracket. So here, how to solve the questions, easily you can get. Now the next one more question, one more example. It's z square minus 4z minus 12. See here, how to differentiate whether it is whole square. So here directly it is not the square form. So you come to know that it is middle term factorization. Now get the factors of 12. 12, 3 4s are 12 or 6 2s are 12. Again by 4 plus 3, 7, which is not 4. 6 plus 2 is 8, but 6 minus 2 is 4. We are getting middle term by subtraction. If we are getting by subtraction, we will give the big number sign of question. So it's minus 4, smaller number, opposite sign. So it's plus 2. So replace the number x square minus 6z plus 2z minus 12. Now here z is common. So taking z, now z minus 2, z minus 6. Here whatever the number is there, that we need to repeat. Again same bracket, that is z minus 6. So final answer is z minus 6 and z plus 2. Most probably now all of you got clear with difference between middle term and whole square. In whole square, we are getting first and last term in square form. Whereas in middle term, the last number is not in square form. If the number is in square form, we check for middle number, whether it is in the form of 2ab or not. Like for this case, 2, a is p, b is 4. 2 4s are 8. but here it is 6. So in that way we can differentiate whether the questions are related to middle term or whole square. So simply you can solve the exercise in this way.
मैथ के ट्यूशन में महीने के 1000 रुपए जलते थे और अब मैंने बंद कर दिया। क्या हुआ कि हमारा बच्चा मैथ में थोड़ा कमजोर था, पास होने के लायक पड़ जाते, तो हमने मैथ का ट्यूशन लगा दिया। एक दिन जाकर देखा तो कमरे में 50 बच्चे घुसे हुए हैं और टीचर बस आगे वाले को पढ़ा रहा है, पीछे वाले बच्चे भगवान भरोसे। वो तो हमारे भतीजे ने एक ऐप निकाली कहीं से, खरे मैथ क्लासेस। क्या बेहतरीन ऐप बनाई है। इसमें क्या होता है, बच्चे को 1-on-1 मैथ पढ़ाई जाती है। वो जब चाहे चैटिंग करके टीचर से अपना डाउट क्लियर कर सकता है। आप मान लो कि ये पर्सनल टीचर ही हो गया और बस खरे क्लासेस ऐप की वजह से इस बार मैथ में 80 नंबर लाया है। आप भी ट्यूशन के धोखे में मत फंसना, बस खरे क्लासेस ऐप डाउनलोड कर लो।
This way. Let's start with one more example. It's L plus M whole square minus 4LM. Now after seeing another type of question, again the students may get confused. So this is of 14.2, question number 6. 14.2. Now here whole square is there. So first we need to write identity of whole square. A plus B whole square is A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now repeat the number as it is. Now here we are getting finally 2LM plus M square minus 4LM. We can go for the simplification where the like terms are subtracted. So it's L square minus 2LM plus M square. Now again compare the identity. Here we are getting the first term in square form, second term in square form, and it's in 2AB form. So A square minus 2AB plus B square. As it is in the minus form, we'll make minus whole square, that is L minus M whole square. So this is our final answer. Now one more question. A raised to 4 plus 2A square B square plus B raised to 4. Again here first and last term are in square form. A square square is A raised to 4. B square square is B raised to 4. Write down both the terms with the 2, that is A square 2AB plus B square. Thus it is A square plus B square whole square. Whatever the term is there inside the bracket, that to be taken common. So it's A square plus B square. So this is our final answer. Now we are starting with the second question of this exercise, which is A square minus B square identity. So there is difference between A square minus B square and A minus B whole square. Don't get confused with again both the formulas. It is separate one. So when we are having A square minus B square, its identity is A plus B and A minus B. Whereas for A square, A minus B whole square, it is A minus A square minus 2AB plus B square. For whole square, we are going to get 3 terms, but in A square minus B square, only 2 terms, that is A plus B and A minus B. Now let's start with the solutions here. First question is given 4p square minus 9q square. First we need to write the square form of this. So here 4 square is 2, 2 2s are 4, whereas 3 square is 9. Now write down both the terms, once in plus and once in minus. That is A plus B and A minus B. The second question, which is 63 A square minus 112 B square. Again you may get confused. Here 63 and 112, they are not in the square form. Now what to be done here? So first we need to check out whether anything common is there. So here both are the multiples of 7. So we are going to take 7 common. 7 9s are 63 and 7 1s are 7, 7 6s are 42. So it's 7 16s are 112. Now we got both the terms in square form. So let's continue. So it's 3a square minus 4b square. Again we got a square minus b square identity. So let's split it out. A plus b, a minus b. Overall we had 7 in the common. So this is our final answer. Let's start with another example. Here it is given 49 p square, 49x square minus 36. So again we'll check out 49 is the square of which number? So it's 7 square, and then 36 is 6 square. Again we got the numbers in a square minus b square form. So once we will write them in plus and once in minus. So the final answer is 7x plus 6, 7x minus 6. Now the next question, it's given 16x raised to 5 minus 144x cube. Here also students get confused. Again the numbers are not in square form. And moreover x raised to 5 and x raised to cube is there. So here again we are going to take common. So let's take 16x cube common. So if we take 16x cube common, here out of 5 we are taking 3 common. So we left out with x square. And 16 9s are 144. So here we left out with 9. As we have taken complete x cube, so we left out with 9. Now we can split them in square form, x square minus 3 square. Now write down both the numbers. One's in plus, one's in minus. So it's x plus 3, x minus 3. This is final answer. Now let's start with one more example. So here it's given 9x square y square minus 16. Now already you have seen many examples. You could speak out your own answer. So I think that everyone, those who are seeing video internally giving the answer. Here 9 is there, so we should make 3xy square. Very good. You guessed correct. Here 16 is there, so it's 4 square. No number is there, no letter, alphabets are there, so only 4 square. Again we'll write them once in plus, once in minus. So this is our final answer. Now the next question, it is 6th one. Here it is given L plus M whole square minus L minus M whole square. Already they have given two terms in square form. So what we are going to write? Once we need to write both in plus form and both in minus. So I'm writing once in plus, that is L plus M. When we write plus, the number to be written as it is without any change in sign. That is plus L minus M. And the next, we will write them in minus. That is, we are changing the sign. Minus L minus minus plus M. So once without changing sign, so this first we will write as it is. This without changing sign. That is L minus M. Again writing this and changing the sign. That is minus L plus M. So the final answer, L plus L, 2L. And here L got cancelled. 2M. So answer is 4LM. So most probably you understood this. Now the next question, it's given x square minus 2xy plus y square and then minus z square. Again there may be confusion how to get it in whole square form or a square minus b square. So here the two sums got mixed. You can see here first and last number is in square form and 2ab is also there. So we are going to make first whole square identity, that is x square minus 2xy plus y square, which is x minus y whole square. Now in continuation there is z, so we are making z square. Now you can think like, already I know this, it is in a square minus b square form. So what I am going to do? Simply I will write it as a, this whole is a plus b and again a minus b. So this is my answer. See how simple question. Though I am writing, but you all are giving answer. So nicely you can solve the exercise in this way.
I have 2 years of experience.
Mayank.
Yes? Hello, sir. Good. What? Yes? You from the future. But, कैसे? By expanding your network on LinkedIn. क्या? So when you have more than 500 connections in your network, your profile is up to 3 times more likely to be viewed by recruiters and I get more job recommendations that help my growth? Exactly. Ma'am, try our alpha, beta, gamma stock. 100 times returns गारंटीड, सिर्फ 200 रुपए हिडन चार्जेस।
मैडम ये आईपीओ तो रॉकेट है, रॉकेट टू द मून। बस 500 रुपए अकाउंट ओपनिंग फी है।
यहाँ सब कुछ सिंपल है, आप खुद देखो समझो, जो ठीक लगे वो चुनो। नो प्रेशर, नो एक्स्ट्रा चार्जेस। इन्वेस्टिंग की दुनिया में शो नहीं, साफ रास्ता चुनो। ग्रो जहां सब सामने हो। डाउनलोड नाउ।
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.
In this way. Now one more question of the same type. So here, question is 25 a square minus 4b square plus 28 bc minus 49 c square. Again, students may get confused here. Many numbers are there. Till now, ma'am taught only 2 or 3. But here 4 numbers are there. How to solve it? Now for this, we need to see like, where is 2ab? 25 is 5 square. 4 is 2 square, 49 is 7 square. All these are square terms. So here we are having 2ab. Now for the 2ab, here b and c is there. So this will give information that which term to be taken as whole square. So we will make the whole square of this whole term, as here 2ab is represented by bc form. So now how we are going to change? The first term we will change as square form, as it is 25, so I made it 5a. Now here, there should not be any minus sign before first and last term for whole square. So here first and last term is having minus sign. So we are going to take minus common. So this is our first step. 4b square, when we take minus common, all the numbers will change its sign. So it's minus 4 will change to plus 4, plus 28 will change to minus 28, and minus 49 will change to plus 49. Now you can feel like I'm comfortable with this kind of sums. Already ma'am taught us. So now we are making whole square of this. So it is 2b square, then 7c square. Already you did many questions of this type. Minus 2, this is a, and this one is b. So the final answer is a square minus 2b minus 7c square. Now we got a square minus b square. So what we are going to do? So simply we will write a plus b and a minus b. Thus it is a, while writing plus, don't change the sign. Write down as it is. That is plus 2b minus 7c. When we are writing minus, the first term we will write. For writing minus, change the same sign. Here plus 2b is there, so we'll make it minus 2b. Minus 7 is there, so we're making it plus 7. So this is our final answer. Now the next type of questions, which are third category. So here, third type of questions which we are having, like ax square plus bx. So how to recognize that? What to be done here? Here, no square form is there. So we cannot do anything. Simply we are going to take common. So here, both the terms are having x as common. So take out x as common. So I am taking 1x, because I left out with 1x and a. Here I have taken x, so only b is there. So this is final answer. This first question of the third category. Now the second question, 7p square plus 21q square. Exactly, your guess is same. Here 7 is common. So we'll take 7 as common. So we left out with p square plus 7 3s are 21q square. This is only our answer. Now the next question. Third one is 2x square plus 2xy square plus 2xz square. Again here, you need to check out what is common. Very good. 2 is common and moreover, x is also there. Excellent. Now you are coming. So here, you understood it. So let's take 2x common. So we left out with x. Here, 2x is taken. So only y square is remaining. Very good. Now here again we have taken 2x. Excellent. Z square. Your guess is very correct. So this is our answer. Now, fourth question. Here, am square plus bm square. bn square plus an square. Again, we are going to check out what is common here. As the terms are more, whole square is not there. They are not in the square form. So only the option like we need to check out the common and then we'll make the brackets. So we can see that out of the first two terms, n square is common. So take n square common. If I'll take n square, very good, your answer is correct. You left out with A here. Very good. Now we left out with B. In the same way, we can take n square common. So plus n square. Now we are having B plus A. As they are in plus, the order may be reversed. It doesn't matter. Or you can arrange it. You can bring it first and then B square can be taken. B n square can be taken afterwards to have the same combination. If you're writing in this also, it doesn't matter. Now, whatever the common bracket is there, that will make one bracket. And the next one, which we took common, n square plus n square, will make the second bracket. So this is your final answer. Now next question, fifth one, which is 5y square minus 20y minus 8z plus 2yz. See here you may get little confusion. So here we need to arrange the numbers. Here 5 is there, after that 20. We know 5 4s are 20 and y is common. Here among both the numbers, first bigger number is there, then smaller number is there. As in the first sequence, small, then big. We need to arrange it small and big. So first we'll arrange the numbers. 5y square minus 20y plus 2yz minus 8z. Now here we can take 5y common. So we left out with y minus 4. Now here 2z can be taken common as both of them z is there. So take 2z common. So we left out with y. 2 4s are z. So thus the answer is y minus 4 and 5y plus 2z. So this is our final answer.
Angel One app is built for traders. Open free Demat account today.
Investments in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before it.
Hold that pose and turn it.
मैम ये कल के सीक्वेंस का लुक है. I think you look fab. No. Gonna get like some peachy waves, bold lips. Maybe like some dramatic lashes. Oh, sorry ma'am, but I'm not Mintra. What? इतने options चाहिए तो Mintra पे beauty try करो. Mintra पे beauty. अब ये देखो. So many makeup trends. Find your perfect match with 25k plus products curated for all trending looks. Only on Mintra Beauty. तो एक्चुअली डायरेक्टर कह रही थी कि लास्ट शॉट का एक और ऑप्शन भी लेना था. हमारा Mintra. Shop now and get extra 20% off.
So let's start with the next question. Now the next question is 10ab plus 4a plus 5b plus 2. Again we'll see that whether the sequence is followed or not. Here also big number, smaller number. Big number, smaller number. So sequence is correct. We need not to arrange it. Again we'll try for the common. So here 10 and 4 is there. There is 2 common and moreover a is also there. So if we divide it, 2 5s are 10. So we left out with 5b. As we have taken 2 common, so we left out with 2. Now among these two terms there is no common. So we'll keep 1 and then repeat the same bracket. So it's 5b plus 2. Thus our answer is 5b plus 2 and the common one, that is 2a plus 1. So this is our final answer. The next question, 6xy minus 4y plus 6 minus 9x. Again we'll try for the common here. Here see 6 and 4 and then again 6 and 9. If we go for the common, there is no common, so we need to arrange like 6 and 2. If I'll take 2 common, here I left out with 3 and here 2. 3 2s are 6, 2 2s are 4. Here 3 2s are 6, 3 3s are 9. We cannot arrange common one. So for this type of questions, we need to think like how to arrange them. So here we'll plan for arranging like after 6 we'll bring 9, so that 3 and 3 can be taken common. We'll have 2 and 3 in the bracket. Now here also if we take 2 common, we are having 3 and 2 in the bracket. So how we are going to arrange the number? 6xy minus 9x. Now, out of these two, we need to get first 2 common. So here, minus 4y plus 6. Smaller than bigger number, again smaller than bigger number. So this will be arranged. After arranging, we need to take common. 3 is common in between them. 3x taken common. 3 2s are 6. So it's 2y minus 3 3s are 9. Now among these two, again 2 is common. So it's 2y minus 3. I have taken minus common. So here this number sign will change. So it's minus 3. So the final answer is 2y minus 3 and 3x minus 2. So this type of questions got completed. Now we are having little more advanced questions. So if you solve those questions, this exercise will get completed. So we get clear with the factorization sums. In my next video, I will teach you how to go for the division sums based on factorization. So here, 4th question, the first one is given a raised to 4 minus b raised to 4. These all questions are very important for your exam. Try to learn them properly. So here, a square is a raised to 4. Same way, b square is a raised to 4. Now the numbers are in square form. So once we will write them in plus and once in minus. There is no identity for plus. So repeat this as it is. Whereas for the minus one, we are having a plus b and a minus b. So this is our final answer. Now one more question. P raised to 4 minus 81. So first we are going to convert it into square form. P square is P4. 81 is 9 square. Now writing them in plus and in minus. There is no identity for plus. So copy out as it is. For minus, this is P plus 3. 3 square is 9. So directly we can write P plus 3, P minus 3. You need to keep in mind there is identity for a square minus b square, but no identity for a square plus b square. So we are going to use only for a square minus b square. Now the next question, which is x raised to 4 minus y plus z 4. So this is very important question for your exam. Practice it thoroughly. If you are not getting, see the video by repeating it 2 to 3 times so that you get it clear. Now let's make x square minus y plus z square as we have in general a square minus b square. Now once writing them in plus, so this whole thing is b, a square plus b square, that is in one bracket. Again a square minus b square, that is in second bracket. Now expand it. So here a square, write down the identity. A square plus b square, that is a square 2ab plus b square. So this is our answer. In the same way, so here minus sign is there. So we are writing the identity by changing the sign. It's a plus b whole square. Now write down the answer by using minus. Minus y square minus 2yz and minus z square. So this is our final answer. We got the answer. So this is very important question. You need to follow it. Now the last question of this exercise. A raised to 4 minus 2a square b square plus b raised to 4. Again you can see. See, now you are able to give answer. Like both are in square form. So this is whole square identity. A square, b square. With 2 we are going to write both a square, b square. Thus it is a square minus b square whole square. So as we got whole square, we can write the number twice. Writing the same number 2 times. They are in a square minus b square form. So write down once them in plus and once in minus. Again once in plus, once in minus. So our answer is a plus b. We are getting it 2 times. So finally we can write it a plus b whole square, and again a minus b is 2 times a minus b whole square. So this is the final answer. Now the factorization topic got completed. So in my next video, I'll explain you how to go for the division section. So most probably all of you understood it. So for more videos, like my video and subscribe it. Students, I am your Kusum ma'am. Let's start with 10th maths chapter, area related to circle. So in this chapter, first we need to learn out the basic formulas which we are going to use and how to apply these formulas related to the different questions. So first let's start out with what are the different terms we are going to use in this chapter. So if there is a circle, the part which is enclosed between the two radii is called sector. So the part which is enclosed between two radii is called sector. There is an angle between the two radii which is theta. Now here the circle is getting divided into two parts. The smaller one is called minor sector, whereas the larger part is called major sector. Now the part of the circumference which is enclosed between the two radii, this is arc, and the same way we are having two different arcs. One is minor arc and this outer one is major arc. Moreover, out of the sector, if we divide a triangle, or from the sector if we remove a triangle, we are going to get segment. So this part is called segment. Now in the same way, circle is going to have two segments. One is minor segment and the other one is major. So these are the few topics which you need to remember in this chapter. Now what is sector? The part enclosed between the two radii, and arc is sector. The two sectors are there, minor sector, major sector. Out of the sector, if we remove the triangular part, then it is called segment. So in that sense, two segments are there, minor segment, major segment, and there are two arcs, minor arc and major arc. So let's start out with the formulas, how to remember them. So the first formula is related to area of sector, which is pi r square theta upon 360. Now the second formula is area of segment, that is minor segment. As I told, for segment we need to remove triangle out of sector. So the formula is area of sector minus area of triangle. Now here three different conditions you need to remember. Area of sector already you know, that is pi r square theta upon 360. For triangles there are three cases. First, theta can be 60, second it can be 90, or third it can be 120. So in your syllabus you are having the different types of angles, that is either 60, 90 or 120. If theta is 60 for area of triangle, we are going to use the formula root 3 by 4 r square. We'll write first area of sector formula. Now related to area of triangle, first one, when theta is 60, we are going to use root 3 by 4 r square. When theta is 120, then also same formula. If theta is 90, we are going to use the formula half r square. So this is the first thing which you need to remember, how to find area of segment. For area of segment, sector minus triangle, theta can be 60 or 120, where the formula is root 3 by 4 r square. When theta is 90, formula is half r square. Now the next formula, so this we got third formula, that is length of arc, which is pi r theta upon 180. Now the next formula, if you want to find minor segment, that already we got minor segment. For major segment, out of area of circle minus area of minor segment. If from complete circle we subtract minor segment, we are going to get major segment. This chapter is purely based on formula. If you understand the formulas, easily you can solve every question by your own. Now the next question, it is major segment, minor segment we covered, length of arc we covered, area of segment we covered, and then area of sector we covered. So here, these are the main formulas which you need to remember. If you are clear with all the formulas, you can start out the solution very easily. Let's move for the solutions. Let's start with solution. From the first exercise, first question is, we need to find area of sector. So here, given radius is given 6 centimeter and angle between the radii is given 60. So theta is 60. I will apply the formula, area of sector. So as I told you earlier, pi r square theta by 360, put out all the values, pi 22 by 7, radius we got 6, and theta is 60 upon 360. Now cancel out them. 22 multiplied by 6 divided by 7. So answer is 152 by 7 centimeter square. See how simple? Only based on formula. Now let's start out with the second question. Second question is, find the area of the quadrant. So here, out of the circle, quadrant is the fourth part of the circle. So we can find it in two different ways. Either we can find area of circle, divide by 4, or we can find it by using area of sector where theta is 90. So formula is pi r square theta by 360. Choice is yours. How we are going to do? Here circumference is given in this question. Now what is circumference? Circumference is 2 pi r. So from this formula we are going to find out radius, as radius is not given in the question. Circumference is given 22. So let's start out with the solution. 2 pi is 22 by 7. Radius is not given. Circumference is 22. We can cancel out this 22. Thus r is, make this reciprocal, that is 7 upon 2. Radius is 7 by 2 centimeter. Now area of sector, pi r square by 4, pi 22 by 7, radius we got 7 by 2, and then in denominator we are having 4. So let's cancel out, 7 got cancelled, 2 11s are 22, thus the answer is 77 upon 8 centimeter square. So better, instead of leaving in fraction, solve the solution in decimal and represent it. Now for the third question, it is given the length of the minute hand of a clock is 14 centimeter. When they will give the length of minute hand, we need to consider that to be radius. So here given radius is 14 centimeter. We need to find area swept by the minute hand in 5 minutes. In 5 minutes, how much area it will cover? So first we need to find out theta from this. So this is one of the type of question which is asked in MCQs. Now here we are going to find out theta by using unitary method, theta and then time. That is, in 60 minutes, it covers 360. Now in 5 minutes, what will be theta? By cross multiplication we can find out theta. Thus it is 360 multiplied by 5 upon 60. So it is 30. We got theta as 30. Radius is already given. We need to find area of sector. See how simple you can solve it. Pi r square theta upon 360. Simply put out all the value. Pi, radius is given 14. Theta we got 30 upon 360. Pi 22 by 7. Now cancel out. 7 2s are. So we are getting 11 multiplied by 14 whole divided by 3. So cancellation you can complete out. Solution you do by your own. So this is the answer. Now the fourth question is given. A chord of circle of radius 10 centimeters obtained a right angle at the center. So here, when we draw a segment, we get chord. Now chord is subtending a right angle. So theta is given 90. Right angle at the center, find the corresponding minor segment. So we need to find what is minor segment and major segment. Again, you need to apply formula only. So first we are going to find out area of segment. So what I gave the formula? Area of minor segment, it's area of sector minus area of triangle. Now sector is pi r square theta upon 360, whereas the triangle is right angle. So formula is half r square. For this type of question, you can take r common. So let's take r square common. So here we are having pi theta upon 360 minus half. Now r, in this question, pi value is given 3.14. Radius is given 10 centimeter. So here r is 10 centimeter. Now 10 and then pi is 3.14. Theta is 90 upon 360 minus half. 94s are 360. 2 2s are 4. So it's 1.57. 10 tens are 100. 1.57 minus 1. So it's 0.57 whole divided by 2. Thus the answer is 50 multiplied by 0.57. So it's 28.50 centimeters square. See how simply we can solve the question. Now they asked to find out area of major sector. Okay, we got, area of major segment. We found minor segment, we need to find major segment. So what I told for major segment, we need to subtract area of segment from area of circle. So area of circle minus area of minor segment. So whatever answer you got, you need to subtract from area of circle. Area of circle is pi r square. So you can calculate the value of pi r square. Pi is 3.14 multiplied by radius is given 10. So thus it is 314 minus 28.50. Subtract and find the value. So this is your final answer for area of major segment. Question number 5. We need to find area, that is length of arc, area of sector, area of segment by the corresponding chord. So it's given circle with radius 21. Arc subtend an angle 60. So here theta is given 60. We need to find length of arc. So formula of length of arc is pi r theta upon 180. Quite simple. You need to put out only values. So here theta is 20, pi is 22 by 7, radius is 21, theta is 60 upon 180. So answer we got 22 centimeters. See how simple we are solving it. Now the next one is given length of area of the sector. Area of sector. So if you already know how to find area of sector, it's pi r square theta upon 360. What is pi? 22 by 7, the radius is 21, very good, theta is 60, whole upon 360. Now cancel out, only cancellation is remaining. So answer is 11 multiplied by 21. So answer part I am leaving for you so that you complete by your own, otherwise the video will get extended. Now area of major segment also we need to find. So here after calculating sector, they are asking area of corresponding segment. So here area of segment, I told you how to find, that is area of sector minus area of triangle. Now area of sector we already calculated 11 multiplied by 21, whereas area of triangle as theta is given 60, so our formula is root 3 by 4 r square. Thus multiply 11 and 21, root 3 is, find out the root 3 value. So it's 1.73 multiplied by radius is given 21 whole divided by 4. Now complete your calculation and then subtract from 11 multiplied by 21, or here to have the simplification we can take 21 common. So in this way also you can solve. If we take 21 common, we are having 11 minus 1.73 multiplied by 21 upon 4. Now get the LCM. 21, 11 4s are 44 minus 1.73 multiplied by 21 whole divided by 4. Now complete the calculation. You will get the answer for minor segment. So this we calculated area of minor segment. If you want to find area of major segment, already I told, out of area of circle, you need to subtract this minor segment. Hope you understood. Complete the solution by your own. Now sixth question is also same, where chord of the circle of radius 15 centimeter. So here radius is given 15, subtend an angle 60 at the center. We need to find corresponding minor and major segment. So major segment also we need to find and minor segment also. So formula I am just writing, you solve the solution by your own, complete. So I am just giving all the information. Theta is 60, radius is given 15, we need to find area of minor segment. So already you understood, area of minor segment is area of sector minus area of triangle, where theta is 60. So our formula is pi r square theta upon 360 minus, for 60 it is root 3 by 4 r square. For this type of question, r square can be taken common, pi upon theta, pi theta upon 360 minus root 3 by 4. Radius is 15. Pi is given 3.14. Theta we got 60 upon 360. Root 3 is 1.73. Whole divide by 4. Now cancel out. 66 are, 2 3s are. So it's 1.57. Now we'll have LCM. So multiply 4 over here and 3 this side. So it's 15 multiplied by 15. Divide by 12. Now subtract them and complete your calculation by your own. So this is the answer of minor segment. Now to find major segment, again area of circle minus area of minor segment. So this is the answer. Area of circle is pi r square. Minor segment, after calculation whatever answer we will get, put it there and subtract. So that is the final answer. Now next, 7th question is given. Chord of the circle of radius 12 centimeter, subtend 120 degree at the center. Find corresponding segments. So again we need to find major segment and minor segment. So already I told formula, area of minor segment. Very good, you are getting formula now. Area of sector minus area of triangle. So I told when theta is 120, for sector it is pi r square theta upon 360. For 120, same as 60, root 3 by 4 r square. Now as I solved the previous question, in the same way you are going to solve out by putting all the values, and after finding minor segment, calculate for major segment. So hope all of you are getting it. So let's start with the next question, question number 8. In the diagram you can see in the textbook where it is given a horse is tied at one of the corner. So here, as this is a square, so theta is 90, they'll not give it, we need to consider. And then it is tied with a rope of 5 meter. So radius is 5 meter. Don't get confused. Here the side of the square is given 15. This is of no use. We need to consider only rope. So rope is given 5 meter. We need to find how much area it will graze. So here the area is sector only, where theta is 90. So let's start out with area of sector. Formula already you know, pi r square theta upon 360. Put out all the values. It's 22 by 7. Radius is 5. Theta is 90 upon 360. Now complete the calculation. You'll be getting area. So whenever we find area, we need to find square, either if it is in meter, meter square or centimeter square. This question has got 2 parts. Find the area which the horse will graze. So this is the first part answer. Area which it will graze is area of sector. And the second part it is given. If we increase the rope by 10 meter instead of 5 meter, if the rope is 10 meter longer instead of 5 meter, how much increase in the grazing area? So we need to subtract both the sectors. Here, increase in grazing area. That is, area of 2 sectors we need to subtract. One's taking radius as 10 and the second case as 5. That is pi r square theta upon 360 r1 minus pi r square theta r2, where r1 is 10 and r2 is 5 meter. Now calculate separately and you can subtract, or by taking common you can subtract. Pi theta upon 360 can be taken common. So it's 10 square minus 5 square. Pi is 22 by 7. Theta is 90 upon 360. 10 square is 100 minus 25. So it's 22 upon 7 multiplied by 1 by 4. 100 minus 25 is 75. Now complete the calculation. You will get the answer. Increase in area for grazing. Now the next question. It's given question number 9. It's also very simple. Here a circle is there and total 10 equal divisions are there. Here theta is not given, they are making total 10 equal divisions. So how to find theta? As total 10 equal divisions are there, so to find theta, we will divide 360 by 10. Thus theta is 36. And it is given, diameter is 35 mm. Diameter is given 35 millimeter, so radius is 35 by 2 mm. And they are making total 10 equal sectors. We need to find total length of the silver wire required, where a brooch is made with the silver wire in the form of circle with diameter. The wire is also used for making 5 diameters. And then, so here with wire they made 5 diameters also. They are asking like how much wire is needed. Okay, 5 diameters which will divide the circle into 10 equal sectors. The total length of the silver wire required to find, first part, total length of silver wire required. So it is, silver wire is kept at the circumference also and along 5 diameters. So area, length of the wire will be 2 pi r for the circumference, and for 5 diameters, 5 multiplied by diameter. Now 2 multiplied by 22 by 7, radius is 35 by 2 plus 5 multiplied by 35. So I want everyone to complete the calculation by your own. I am leaving here to make the video a little smaller. We need to find area of each sector. So as I told, there are 10 total sectors and theta we calculated 36. Now area of sector, that is the second part of the question. Area of sector, pi r square theta upon 360 pi 22 by 7, radius 35 by 2, and theta we got 36 upon 360. Now this also I want you to complete solution by your own. Now the next question is given, 10th one. An umbrella has 8 ribs. So again the theta is not given. Umbrella, if you consider it a circle, if 8 ribs are there, to find theta we divide 360 by 8. 8 4s are 32, 8 5s are 40. So theta is 45. Now assuming umbrella to be flat circle of radius 45, find area between the 2 consecutive ribs. That is, we need to find area of sector. Consecutive ribs means we need to find area of sector. Therefore, area of sector pi r square theta upon 360. Put out all the values, 22 by 7, radius is given 45, theta is 45, whole divided by 360. Complete the calculation, you can get the answer by your own. Now let's start with the 11th question. 11th question is given, a car has 2 wipers which do not overlap. So here 2 wipers are there, they are not overlapping. Theta is given 115 and length of the blade is given, that is nothing but radius 25 centimeter. We need to find area swept by them. So again 2 blades are there. So area of sector only we are going to calculate, that is area swept by 2 blades. That is area of 2 sectors. 2 multiplied by pi r square theta by 360. Thus it is 2, pi is 22 by 7, radius is 25, theta is 115, whole divided by 360. So here you are getting calculation to be little lengthy. So calculate it, or otherwise if you are writing all the information, still you are going to get marks. So first you learn how to put out all the values and then go for the calculation. Already everyone are good enough in calculation, so you can complete the calculation. So thus this is the answer, calculate it and complete it. So answer is the answer that area swept by the 2 blades is final answer after completing calculations. Now the next question is given. There is a tabletop which is hexagonal in shape. So here hexagonal tablecloth is there and here it is designed. So theta is not given. As it is hexagonal, so we are going to divide 360 by 6 to find out theta. Thus theta is 60. They are asking to find out the design part. So design part is here segment. Thus we will calculate area of segment, which is pi r square theta upon 360, area of sector minus, for 60 degree area of triangle, it is 3 by 4 r square. For this type of questions I told r square can be taken common, pi theta upon 360 minus root 3 by 4. So your radius is, it's given, radius is 28. So 28 multiplied by 28, pi is 22 by 7, theta 60 upon 360, root 3 value is given 1.7, 3 is not given, so we need to put 1.7 whole divided by 4. 66 are 2 3s are 11. So here we are having 28 into 28. Now 11 upon 21 minus 1.7 upon 4. So to get LCM 4 we will multiply here. 44 minus 21 multiplied by 1.7 whole 21 into 4. Don't go for complete calculation. Try to keep it as possible so that finally you can make the overall calculation. So here as we were having 7, so I stopped the calculation so that I can cancel out 7 and 28. So here 21 is there, 7 4s are, 7 3s are 21, 7 4s are 28. Both the 4 got cancelled. Now 28 multiply by, complete this calculation, that is 44 minus 21 into 1.7 whole divided by 3 and divided by 3. So this is our final answer. Now we got one segment. Like that total 6 segments are there. Now area of 6 segments, that is 6 multiplied by this whole answer which you got. Now they are asking what is the cost of the design. If it costs 0.35 per centimeter square. So finally we will be calculating cost, which with this final answer we will multiply 0.35. So finally we are going to get answer in rupees. So here I left out with one question, 12th one. So here the 12th question was given. To warn the ships for underwater rocks, a lighthouse spreads the red colored light over the sector of 80 degree. So theta is given 80 degree and the distance is given 16.5 kilometer. So this we can consider as radius. So radius is 16.5. Find the area of the sea over which the ships are warned. So again we need to find area of sector. Area of sector. So it's pi r square theta upon 360. Now put all the values. 22 by 7. Radius is 16.5. Theta is 80 upon 360. Now again calculate all. So this you are going to get answer in kilometer square. So as the radius was given in kilometer. So this was the 12th question. This exercise is over. Now one more important type of question which you are going to get in this chapter, that is related to number of revolution. So here they will give that the vehicle is making certain revolution and you need to find distance. For such type of questions, they will give that the speed of the vehicle or the speed of the bicycle or car 66 km per hour like that. Okay, so here it's given 66 km per hour speed. We need to find number of revolutions per minute. So how we are going to find out? First we'll convert this 66 km into meter per second. Okay, so here 66 km and time. So distance is 66 km, time is given 1 hour, that is 3600 minutes, seconds. Now how much distance it will cover in 1 hour, they will be giving certain time. In 10 minutes, how much distance it will cover. So if the time is given in minutes, we will take it as 60 minutes. In 10 minutes, how much distance is covered. So let's find out. Cross multiplication, 66 multiplied by 10 upon 60. So here it will cover 11 kilometer in 10 minutes. Now how many revolutions it will make in 11 kilometers? To find out number of revolutions, you need to divide this whole distance by circumference. So first step for this type of questions, find out how much distance it will cover in given time. Speed of the vehicle will be given. So that speed in particular